So, as you can tell, I'm already out of breath. I have not gone very far, but I am. So, hello everybody. I'm Kevin. As you all know, I've made it to Alaska. I start my new job on Tuesday, thanks to Labor Day. And I've been spending the last week getting to know Anchorage, trying to get out more, and now I'm kind of getting out into the mountains, doing some hiking. Most of the hiking I've been doing has been lower elevation, not a lot of climbs, and for whatever reason, I thought, what's the fun in that? So today, on a whim, I came to a trailhead that it's quite a higher elevation, especially compared to, like, back home, like 400 feet above sea level. Of course, Anchorage is pretty much at sea level, but get into the mountains, and yeah, so we're gonna do this today, probably do another one tomorrow, spend Monday recovering and potentially regretting my decisions, and then go from there. But I figure bring you guys along, let you guys kind of see what I got going, and just show you guys how beautiful it is out here. Because I will say one thing, it is absolutely gorgeous, but man, I'm a little untrained on the high elevation stuff, but I also kind of figured I'm not gonna get better at it by not doing it. So threw on a little bit of weight and decided we'll just throw ourselves right into it. Give me a good 8 or so hours to get through a good portion of this trail. It's kind of follows a mountain ridge based on what the guy was telling me, but he was saying if you want to get into some high elevation, this would be the trail to do it. He did not tell me, hey, pretty much just go straight up at the beginning, so appreciate that, bro. But yeah, so I'm gonna push on, and I'll get back to you guys later. See you soon. Oh, I got music. I was trying to block the wind because naturally I'm on a mountain and it's very windy up here. Made it to the first peak. I've got like 3 more to go technically to get to the highest point on this trail. I am, hold on, let you guys know. Give me 1 sec. Currently 3,355 feet up high, which is not that high, but high enough for me to be out of breath. And from the bottom of the hill to where I'm at now, I've ascended, I should say, about 1,000 feet. And it was pretty much straight up, which isn't like the worst thing ever, but it was not easy. But the view from here is really cool. You can see Symphony Lake. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and then get back to it. to the second peak. Next one's up in there. Yeah, that should be about right. I am 4,300, almost 4,400 feet up. I've climbed 2,000 feet now. Giving myself about an hour each peak, give or take. I'm really not in a rush. It's currently 1:30, so I've got plenty of time. Doesn't even get dark here till 9 still. Of course, I'm not trying to hang out when it's like bear dinner time or whatever else is up here, mountain lion, bobcat, but it's freaking gorgeous though. I mean, it's just insane. Kind of getting to my fear of heights a little bit, but part of the reason we're up here, you know, exposure therapy. But yeah, I passed a lady on the trail. Everyone's been super nice that I've passed. She was like, it's just right up there. I think it was obvious that the last leg I was kind of like struggling a little bit, but so be it. She told me good job. I got me. Getting a little closer to the top. Not too much further. It's getting colder. I'm probably about to throw a jacket on. It's one of those things like I'll put it on, and then I get to hike and I'm like, oh, I'm hot. But I've come a long way. That is where I was just filming. And there. That's the first spot I filmed. Oh, look, there's some folks coming up. See how tiny they look? And then, there's another person. All the way from down. You can't even see it anymore. Down there. Yeah, kind of where that house is. All the way up here. So. Been a really cool hike, and it's not over yet. Alright, I have the rest of the way to go up, and then I gotta get back down. Hopefully getting down doesn't take me quite as long as it's taking me to get back up. I figure that'll be a little bit easier, but I'll see you guys at the top. Sitting here a minute, got a little chilly. Had to wrap up some, but I made it to the top. It's pretty freaking incredible up here. Insanely beautiful. I got snow-capped mountains this way behind me, and then I've got Anchorage back there. This was not a easy hike, not a just wildly difficult one, but man, it feels really good to be up here. This was very much well worth it. So I'm surprised all the bugs don't have fur coats on. I climbed about 2,650 feet. Which, if you ask me, I climbed 10,000 feet. So, I guess GPS doesn't lie, though. So, oh well. So we made it. So tomorrow, I'm gonna find another trail to hike. The trail I was gonna hike tomorrow, found out I got mauled by a bear yesterday, or not yesterday, like a week or two ago, sometime in mid-August. So I'm not gonna hike that one. Probably gonna go bop in town and do a little poking around, a little research, and see what I can't find. There's a bunch of like paved trails and stuff in town that have like, you know, go through like historical stuff and things like that. So I might check one of those out, do something kind of simple. But yeah, I'll probably make another one once I get to the bottom of the mountain. But other than that, we made it, folks. Talk to y'all soon. So I decided to do one more hike. It's a little rainy today, a little muggy. But I decided to do one more hike before I uploaded this video, mostly because I wanted to show you guys more stuff, and it wasn't very long. The first one, I think maybe 7 minutes. So between what I got out of that one and hopefully what I'll be able to get out of this one, we'll have some good content. But like I said, it's nice out. Weather's not super cleared up, and I'm already wet, which, to be fair, these are like waterproof pants. I can't feel how wet they are, but I can tell that they're already starting to soak in a little bit. So we're gonna press on and just show you guys around. Hopefully we don't see anything that is too close. Talk to you guys soon. The rain's picked up a little bit. Not too bad. It's mostly just because I'm like on a mountainside in some clouds, but oh, it's kind of funny. People are passing me and I'm like, oh, there we go. People are passing me and I'm like, man, you know, like I should pick it up. And then I remember I'm not really used to this, so we're almost there. It's very windy, and I knew it would be wet and rainy, so I brought a very breathable hat. Bad idea, because now the wind keeps getting into it. Want to blow off my head, plus my head's cold. I don't want to put a beanie on, get the beanie wet, then I got heavy wet, cold head. So we're just gonna let it ride. At least as it's getting wet, it is kind of wicking. But forgot why I even, I am about 0.7 miles from the top. The top is a bit of a scramble. You're kind of doing some climbing. So once I get to that portion, I'm gonna sit down, hydrate, and kind of collect. Well, maybe not. Hold on. So I was under the impression that that is the top, but it's actually straight through up there. But what I'm likely gonna do is go up there and then cut across up that ridge. I'm sorry for all the noises, you guys. I'm I've been pretty nonstop. The trail I hiked earlier in this video, I did a lot of stopping, mostly just to rest, not totally destroy myself. So that must be Canyon Road Trailhead. That must be to go up there, but I can probably find a way to cut across, or I guess I might be going up there. Looks like some people are going up there, so I'm going up there. So now that we've figured out where exactly we're going, which I do have the trail downloaded, just so everyone knows I'm not like blindly walking. So yeah, it's cold. It's like 45 degrees today, which is really not that cold, especially once you get moving. Like, I'm wearing this rain jacket, but it is wetter probably inside this rain jacket than it is outside, which is gross. It's super gross. So yeah. So I'll, like I said, probably get to that bend up there and rest for a minute before I hit the last bit, which looks pretty steep. Can't believe I'm about to say this. I need like a tripod mount thing that I can hold that will get you guys further out here. I realize that I take a lot of my videos like this close, and that's not very, what's the word? Not very, I don't fucking know. I don't know the word. But it's not that. It's not good etiquette. That's what I was trying to think of. It's not good etiquette. So, yeah, once I get to the top, I'm gonna kind of fill you guys in on some things. New job I got, roommates, house situation, and yeah. And then I'll probably upload this. Today is the 6th, this Saturday. So I'll probably upload this tomorrow on the 7th. So, but I'm gonna put my music back on, which it's not like there's bears up here. And I'm sure me yelling is probably preventing them from wanting to be near me. Anyway, but I'm gonna put my music back on, focus on the rest of this hike, and I'll see you guys soon. So I am almost to the top. I made it to the bend, the flat top part, and it has a stellar view, which you guys saw just a minute ago. But it's pretty spectacular, even when it's not sunny. Like it's just crazy how beautiful it is. I mean, if you've ever had the inkling or just the small feeling of like, man, I should go climb a mountain or just go do something a little off the wall, man, go do that. It's so worth it. I mean, look at this. Oh, so like I said, almost to the top. Hopefully not too much longer. But then again, I hope it takes forever just so I'm out here. Kind of a weird dynamic. But I'm gonna get after it and give you guys the spiel on everything else when I get there. So we made it to the top of, not Flattop, which is the trail I was on, but that's Flattop. As you can see, flat top. I am not on anything remotely flat up here. Met some cool dudes, those guys. Right there. They're going to the next peak. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to, I think I'm gonna call it on this peak. That was my goal for today. I feel really good about it. I may either come back here tomorrow, depending on the weather. I might do a different summit trail. That's kind of my thing right now, is doing summit trails. Just trying to get some really dope views. I mean, look at that. That looks insane. I am above the clouds. About 3,700 feet up. So not, well, I guess about as high as the other peak was. It may have been a little bit further up. I thought I was kind of close to the last peak I was on, but looking around, I definitely am not, because I don't see Symphony Lake, which may be way back over up in this valley area. So yeah, but really good hike. My left hip has really been bothering me these last two hikes. I'm gonna need to, unfortunately, probably make a doctor's appointment up here and get that looked at. Hopefully I don't have to get any x-rays done or anything like that. I'm hoping it'll be a pretty, just like go in, kind of explain what I'm dealing with. Maybe he can do some feeling around. I really don't want to have to get any shots or anything like that in my hip, but if I do, I can at least know what I'm looking at. Probably after discussing with the doctor, may see what he thinks about if I do have to get any like therapeutic anything done. Look at getting like stem cell injections into it, something like that. My hand was freezing and it was really windy, so I came and ducked off by this rock where I can get a little bit of relief from the wind. But anyway, so I started my job on Tuesday, because Monday was Labor Day. Started my job on Tuesday. It's going pretty good. I mean, of course, the first week was all training. I'm a supervisor at a call center for a local Alaskan credit union, like the oldest credit union in Alaska, which is really dope. That's, I guess, the oldest credit union in Alaska that's strictly based in Alaska. I think there's like one other that's older, but they're all over the U.S. But yeah, it's actually going really well. My the people under me, I have a team of 4. Unfortunately, on Tuesday, I shouldn't have giggled. It's not funny. Unfortunately, on Tuesday, one of my team members, I didn't even get the opportunity to meet her. She had a stroke. So her name is Denise. Definitely please say some prayers for her. We are hoping, of course, that she gets back quickly. She's been at this job for a long time. She absolutely adores what she does, working for the credit union, and isn't the type of person to want to be off work, especially, I mean, it would be one thing if she was in Hawaii or, on some grand vacation, but at home dealing with some serious medical issues is not exactly ideal. I'm gonna go grab my backpack so I can prop my phone up on it and talk to you guys. But yeah, obviously, you know, please say some prayers for Denise. Even though, like I said, I didn't get the chance to meet her, everybody said nothing but amazing things to say about her. And even if she was an awful person, like, nobody deserves this. So definitely praying for her to have a speedy recovery. I got a place rented last week. Not this last week, but the week before last. I got moved in. Was it like the 28th of August or something? My landlord, who is my housemate, as well as another gentleman. They're both super cool dudes. My housemate's really dope. He's into guns and knives. Not really an outdoorsman, not really a hunter, but nonetheless is into some things that I'm into. So I've got someone that I can kind of I've spent the last month or so in California, so unfortunately didn't really get an outlet to be able to talk to those things to someone about, but now I do. So that's pretty dope. But so far, like, Alaska's been absolutely awesome. Everyone here has been exceptionally nice, really friendly, really keen on, like, helping me out. My roommate, when I told him, was like, hey, you know, I'm going to be going on hikes, far more often. He was like, you got a gun? I'm like, no. He's like, you at least got bear spray? I'm like, no, I'm going to go get some. And he was like, no, don't spend your money. He's like, so lent me his bear spray. I say lent it to me. I guess if I have to use it, he gave it to me. Yeah, like, everyone's been super helpful. The weather, it's pretty cloudy most of the days. This is about as cold and wet as it's been since I've gotten here, which everyone has told me that if I'm here 2 weeks and it doesn't rain and it doesn't get super cold when it rains, then, and it's not the summer, then I'm experiencing some pretty decent fall weather. But like I said, it's chilly. It is actually really nice. I don't just despise cold weather. I don't like cold weather when I'm sitting still, and there's more than enough places in Alaska for me to get up and move around. So yeah, it's been going very, very well. The fact that this place was like 30 minutes away from my house, and I'm like out in the middle of nowhere pretty much. I mean, I can see Anchorage out that way, see some small towns, but like if I really just wanted to like be out in the middle of nowhere, I mean, I just keep hiking, and it just keeps taking me further and further away. It's pretty cool. But I'm starting to get a little chilly, and I don't feel like re-layering because I know I'm just gonna get hot again once I start moving. So I'm starting heading down the mountain. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on everything that's been going on once I got up here to the top. I know I haven't really posted anything recently. I've been doing a lot of getting things together, trying to work things out, figure out, necessities for the winter. Got myself a good winter parka. REI had a North Face that was over 50% off, so got a good deal. And then I'll be getting into snowboarding this winter, which of course I'll be sharing the journey along with that. I went to a local board shop and met a dope ass lady, Brooke, and a dope dude named Gavin. And they, no one was in the store, but they were super kind. Like, they went through several different boards with me, different types of bindings, boots, necessity versus like spending a little extra money for a few extra features kind of things. So once I go back there and like get everything geared up, I'm gonna probably make a video out of that if they're cool with it. But yeah, I'm like really, really happy to be here. It's still a little bit surreal. Like, I live here now. This is effectively my home for the next little while. Of course, I mean, home is not here, but this is my home for now. And we'll see how the winter goes, see if I can hack it through that. But as of now, we're just kind of gonna bang it out through the fall and wait for the world to quite literally become a much like darker place over the winter. They said around mid-October to early November is when nights really take over. So I'll probably buy some good headlamp. Buy a good headlamp, and get into, try to stay active even if it's dark out. But yeah, so I'll probably holler at you guys when I get back to the truck, maybe a little bit in between. But for now, like I said, I'm starting to freeze my ass off, so I will talk to you guys soon. So I found myself a little, wind's been blowing hard, like really hard. So I found myself a little tree, grouping of trees to kind of take a seat for a second, warm up a little bit. You know, thought this would be a good time to just sort of continue a little bit. I guess I didn't really leave off anything. But I guess really I just wanted to, again, like, say thank you to absolutely everyone that has reached out. I want to give a really big thanks to, of course, Nia, my girlfriend. She's been extremely supportive of me being thousands of miles away from her, which I know is not particularly easy for either of us, but she was extremely supportive of me doing this. And of course my parents, they've all been checking up on me, making sure I don't need anything, offering whatever assistance that they can, but also just been like behind me in this decision, which granted, if they weren't, I'd have done it anyway. But it is nice having people, back me, that, the people that, whose opinions I like actually care about and actually, at least take into account when I'm doing something, regardless of if I actually still choose to do it or not, based on anyone's opinion other than my own. But it really means a lot. And then of course, my friends, my family, just thank you guys. Thank you a lot. While I would still be here and be doing all this stuff without the support, that kind of sounds shitty, but I mean, like, honestly speaking, I'd be doing this anyway. But again, like the fact that I've actually got people, on my team that want to see me do well, that are cheering me on. I've had friends that I haven't heard from in, years. Like, at this point, it could almost be considered a decade, since high school, reaching out to me and wishing me well, and, wanting to know how things are going. And, a bird just whizzed by me. So this is like a little game trail. Granted, I'm not really worried. Where is it? It's back that way. Not really worried about game. One, I'm very loud, so they're not exactly going to want to come hang out with me. But this has actually been a very trafficked trail. I've probably seen 10 to 15 people, which for where I'm at, and popular, kind of like this isn't, again, like, it's a known trail, but yeah, but not to get off topic. Everyone that's just been like, yo, like, good stuff, man. That really means a lot. It takes a certain type of individual to see someone else, you know, I mean, I'm living my dream right now, and to want to build them up more. Unfortunately, we see all too often people either going out and doing something really amazing, you know, going and committing to a dream that they've always had, and people, before they even start, people talk them out of it, or while they're doing it, people convince them that they shouldn't be doing that, or something's wrong with what they're doing. And I don't mean to, like, none of these videos are supposed to get like emotional or anything like that, but it's really cool to see that I've cultivated and been able to be cultivated by other groups and other friends, and I've been able to create, you know, a circle of people that genuinely want to see me doing, like, one, things that I want to do, but also like really dope stuff. I mean, like, look at this. I'm just chilling up in this little nook on this tree branch. Thanks for the shoes, Nia, they're amazing. But like I'm just hanging out, you know. I mean, I don't know why the camera keeps shaking like that, but getting to see some really just beautiful parts of the world. As probably next week or the week after, through September, and so through September and October, before winter really kicks up, I'm going to travel further out and go to some places that are a little bit more remote. I also ideally will have my Alaska driver's license, be able to get a proper, I've got a 10mm back home, get that shipped up here so that I can have some proper protection in the woods. Granted, bear spray that my roommate gave me, it's awesome. It's not a guarantee to actually prevent a bear attack. Unfortunately, we live in reality where a dead bear might be the only thing to prevent an actual bear attack. So, but yeah, I'll probably just give a little goodbye once I get to the car, but I just wanted to kind of just say thank you to everyone, sort of give my 2 cents on the situation, as far as how awesome people have been. So I'll see you guys soon.